Well, if the Chinese wanted to try and de-escalate things, they could have simply kept the Wuhan consulate closed. That's been closed since the COVID-19 outbreak centered in that city. Chengdu, however, is particularly important for several reasons. It's the main American diplomatic outpost for all of Western China. It's a gateway to both Xinjiang, where, of course, the Chinese are arresting millions of Uyghurs, and also to Tibet.
Fundamentally, we believe in freely elected governments. We believe in human rights. We believe in free enterprise. Chinese Communist Party, they don't believe in any of those things. Matter of fact, they see those things as a specific obstacle to the expansion of Chinese power.
In this case, for example, China is going to be testing out its deep space surveillance capabilities. It will be demonstrating that it can keep track of objects extraordinarily far away, which obviously suggests that they can keep track objects much closer to Earth. And again, being able to know what is up there and where it's likely to be is key to everything from tracking enemy missiles to being able to intercept them.
The Attorney General mentioned this. U.S. Marshals just trying to defend the courthouse in Portland have been seriously injured, everything from being burned to being beaten, to 3 of them who may be permanently blinded because they were attacked with lasers by these supposedly peaceful protesters.
What you see when you read that report closely is that 90%, over 90% of these guns actually were caught on people who did not legally possess them. They were not the person who legally purchased them from a federal firearms licensee. That somewhere along the line, they got these through illegal channels. The problem was not the law-abiding citizen who went and bought it and underwent a background check. The problem is the underground, sort of the black market for gun activity.
Policy has always needed this shift where we say, look, if we're spending this money, it needs to be student-centered and portable. We should be funding children and not institutions, and allowing those dollars to follow them to whatever, not only school, but learning option, right? We're in this new world of pandemic pods. It's learning options now.
8 years ago, the New York Times actually published an article about the problems with mail-in ballots. And part of their conclusion was that mail-in ballots are more vulnerable to everything from being stolen to having much higher rates of rejection by election officials, something that doesn't happen with in-person voting.
We're all faced with problems. Life is not easy. You've had them, I've had them, all of your listeners have had problems. We have to devise ways to overcome that, and then we used to feel the pride in doing that, and that's what was our claim to greatness, was having overcome challenges that life throws our way. Today, it's the opposite. It's your victimhood that gives you this pride, this claim for attention, this claim for benefit.